In Game 1 of first-round playoff action between Golden State and Utah, it was all Chris Mullin as he plucked the Jazz for 41 points in a Road Warriors victory. For the Jazz and Karl Malone, it was an evening of questioning and an evening of frustration, as the once confident Jazz lost to the Warriors for only the second time in 12 outings at the Salt Palace. In Game 2, Golden State proved that the unlikely was no fluke, while the frustrated Utah team continued to lose their grip on success in the West. Game 3, Utah at Golden State next.
And he's off to a quick start.
Karl Malone at the line. He has had 2 huge games for Utah in this, as he got very little help.
He did not score in the final period of play. Their game plan was to really get everybody back on Malone in the final period, and it worked.
And he did not have a field goal in the 4th quarter of Game 2. Manute had the ball slapped away. Karl Malone on the run. Off to Stockton. Stockton off the glass. Got it to go. Stockton has scored 4 in the quarter, 14 in the game. Utah got a good first half, 15 points. Finds Malone, and there's the first field goal of the game for Karl Malone.
Cheating, Malone, you're cheating.
He has been basically a guy that's been left out on the perimeter and has had one opportunity. They look for Malone again.
He takes it in again, and the shot is only going to call a goaltend on Teagle that time, so give the 2 points to Karl Malone. He now has 6.
The Warriors said they would not back off of their aggressiveness at the offensive end. They have not. Malone on the break and the foul.
So Malone with a chance for a 3-point play now, and he might be warming up. Hansen for 3. Tip good by Karl Malone. Malone now with 10 points. And Utah's pulled back to within 2. Regular season par in this playoff series.
The most effective offensive player tonight has been John Stockton with the ball. They swarm Eaton. Malone.
And there's the tip by Malone, who's coming alive. He has 10 points in the quarter, 12 in the game. It comes off to Hansen. Utah on the run. They got a 3-on-2 break. Goes over to the mailman. He puts it in. Karl Malone now with 14. Smith and Malone really doing some dueling underneath there. Malone with a good move, falling away from Larry Smith. Gets 2 to fall for him. He has 16, and the lead belongs to Utah. Proving that you can't always believe the scouting reports. When he first came into the league, a lot of questions about whether he'd be able to do it. Not many questions about that guy. Karl does take it when he gets Higgins over there on him, but it still won't go. Malone pulls away another rebound. Over Bol. Karl Malone has 20.
And that's what got the Utah Jazz in trouble.
As Malone is at the line, only for the entertainment of our audience, any publication, reproduction, or other use of the pictures, descriptions, or accounts of this game without the express written consent of the National Basketball Association is prohibited. Malone makes them both. He has 22. Utah with 2 chances that time to turn the game 2 points closer in their favor, and instead it's a 4-point turnaround, really. Karl Malone, who has been the only offense in this 4th quarter for Utah. But you can't do it all by yourself. 24 points for Malone tonight.
He's going to make brooms in vogue for the playoff for the rest of the way.
94-83, Golden State by 11, 5:40 the time left. Way too early to start the celebration, because when you've got guys like Malone and Stockton on your ball club, they can just take it over. Malone with 10 points now in the quarter, 26 in the game.
To keep you in the ball game as they close with a chance to get to 8.
Malone makes the 3-point play. He's got 11 points of the 15 scored by Utah in this quarter. Stockton with a steal, his 5th steal of the night. Utah trying to build a little momentum here. Beautiful pass to the mailman again. Mailman now has 13 points in the quarter. 29-point night for Karl Malone, and Utah's back in it, down by 6.
Don Nelson has had an answer. The last time down, they forced Mark Eaton to double team, and that allowed the middle to become open again when he tried to recover. The Dinka Warrior has been bloodied, but he certainly isn't bowed as he goes to the sideline. He's got a bloody nose.
Warriors lead it by 10. Malone and Stockton playing their two-man game. Stockton hits it. John Stockton having the offensive night of his life with 34 points. Utah has not played well, and Don Nelson has had the Warriors extremely well prepared for this series. Malone slams home two more. But it's still a 10-point lead for the Warriors. And all the Utah Jazz players can do is watch time tick away on a season that they felt would maybe be their year. Karl Malone will sit down for the final time.